Whispers in the Shadows. Episode 2. The calling. The morning air was heavy with the scent of damp earth and fallen leaves. Maya sat at the kitchen table, the worn leather book from the attic laid open before her. Her fingers traced the crude sketch of the monument, her mind replaying the terrifying events from the night before. Her mother's whispers echoed in her head, "It wants her." A sharp knock on the door pulled her from her thoughts. She hesitated before opening it, finding Caleb on the porch, his expression grim. "You okay?" he asked, stepping inside without waiting for an invitation. Maya nodded, though the dark circles under her eyes betrayed her sleepless night. "I found this," she said, gesturing to the book. Caleb's brow furrowed as he flipped through its pages. The strange symbols and frantic notes seemed to unnerve him. He stopped on the final page, the sketch of Maya in front of the monument. "This isn't just a story," he muttered. "This is real. These symbols, they're old, ancient." "Great," Maya said, her voice laced with sarcasm. "So, what, my family's cursed?" "Not cursed," Caleb said, his voice grave, marked. The sound of shattering glass broke the tense silence. Both of them turned toward the hallway where the noise had come from. Maya rushed to her mother's room, Caleb close behind. Dottie was on the floor, her fragile body trembling. Her wide eyes stared at the ceiling, unseeing, her lips moving in soundless murmurs. Maya knelt beside her. "Mom, what happened?" Dottie's hand shot out, gripping Maya's arm. Her nails dug into her skin as her voice came in a hoarse whisper. It's here for you." Maya's stomach twisted. "What's here, Mom, tell me." "The Watcher," Dottie gasped, her voice barely audible. "It's chosen you. You have to burn the book. Destroy the monument. It's the only way." Her body went slack, and she sank into unconsciousness. Later that day, Caleb and Maya stood at the edge of the woods, the leather book tucked under her arm. The forest felt different now, the once familiar path to the clearing darker, more oppressive. "You don't have to come," Maya said. Caleb shook his head. "I've seen what this thing can do. I'm not letting you face it alone." They pushed forward in silence, the trees closing in around them. When they reached the clearing, Maya froze. The monument stood exactly where it had the night before, but the symbols carved into its surface now glowed faintly. The air around it was thick, humming with a strange energy. "Do you feel that?" Caleb asked, his voice low. Maya nodded, taking a cautious step closer. Each step felt heavier, the pull of the monument growing stronger. When she was just a few feet away, her vision blurred. Flashes of images filled her mind. Her mother as a young woman, standing before the same monument, tears streaming down her face. A shadow loomed behind her, watching. "Maya," Caleb's voice snapped her back to reality. She stumbled back, her head spinning. "What happened?" he asked, steadying her. I saw her. My mom. She was here," Maya said, her voice shaking. She knew about this thing. Before Caleb could respond, the ground beneath the monument began to crack. A low, guttural sound reverberated through the clearing as the cracks widened, revealing a swirling void beneath. From the darkness, a figure emerged. It was tall, impossibly so, with a shadowy, humanoid form. Its face was obscured, but glowing eyes locked onto Maya. "Run!" Caleb shouted, grabbing her arm. The two sprinted back toward the house, the whispers chasing them, growing louder with every step. That night, the house felt smaller, as if the walls were closing in. Maya sat on the edge of her bed, flipping through the book again. The cryptic notes felt like puzzle pieces she couldn't fit together. Caleb paced the room, his anxiety palpable. "We can't fight this thing," he said, "not without knowing more." Maya looked up at him, her jaw set with determination. "Then we find out the truth. About my mom. About the monument. About why it chose me." In the corner of the room, unseen by either of them, the shadowy figure lingered. Its glowing eyes burned through the darkness, fixed on Maya. The screen fades to black. A single whisper echoes. "The marked cannot escape."